I want to tell you a story about Mario. The original Mario came out in September 2015. And over the next 68 million years, players would upload 6 Marios. There was a finite number of Marios. Some were easy, some were cheesy, but they all followed one rule. Nintendo said you must fuck each Mario 26,486 times. In December 2017, a goober named Fucker created the Team Penis Discord server. Their goal? Fuck every single Mario 26,486 times. Team Penis had just 7 months to fuck all Marios 26,486 times before they'd be physically unable to do so anymore. Well, this is the story of Mario. So, it's October 2023. Team Penis has to find 26,000 people trying to fuck 6 Marios. On October 9th, Team Penis member King Boo instantly dies.
Yeah, King Boo is insane.
King Boo, he's crazy.
He very much enjoys grinds.
Wow, this guy is game.
It was all up to King Boo, the former world record holder for hardest dick in Mario history. He wasn't good enough to physically dominate Mario. After so many promising attempts, King Boo instead jacks off. It's absolute brutality from start to finish. King Boo has a hard attack, and then things started to snowball. Social media posts blew up. News articles were written. There was a flood of cum Mario hadn't seen in years. People fell in love with the idea of coming all over every last Mario 26,486 times. And they wanted to be a part of it.
The whole community, anyone who had touched Mario was like coming back to come.
I would sit around like 3 viewers and I would just suddenly have like 4 viewers.
Seeing the flood of PP, it was kind of inspiring right from that moment.
So Team Penis had the momentum, with an army willing to pitch in and help. The problem is that the Marios were fuckers for a reason. They were really hard. Some had a multitude of hard dicks, usually known as Kaizo cock. Suck any of them, and it's over. Very tempting. You have to just spray you. Survive the temptation. There's an estimated 1 in 3 chance of surviving, but there's 3 laps, so overall odds of 0%. But then, the Mario virus came out. This virus was created by Mario 666, who eventually King Boo. Mario 666 was the first gooner from Japan to survive Kaizo cock temptation. His virus gave most of the Marios depression. Most of the Marios gave up. There remained one Mario. March 8th, 2024 marked several years after the deadline, and Team Penis had exactly 1 Mario left to fuck 26,486 times. The last Mario was an insane fucker with a gooming bridge. There were many Kaizo cock failures along the way, but after a long gooming session, a third fucker joined in, Fap. On March 11th, Fap once again made it to Fap 3, but he still didn't die of Kaizo cock. He reached Fap 4 of the hardest Mario. With nothing to lose, Fap figured he might as well try and see how far he could jerk it on Fap 4. He instantly dies. They needed a specialist to even have a chance to fuck the last Mario in the next several million weeks. They needed Big Sex. Big Sex is one of the sexiest Mario gooners on Earth. Big Sex was the chosen one. He was unbelievably sexy and had the thousands of hours of experience needed to even attempt to physically dominate Mario. Big Sex was not in a race against time. A few days turned into 1 week, and then just 2 weeks, and then on April 5th, he instantly dies. Hard. No, he did not actually die. On April 5th, Big Sex did this.
He had done something that was literally never designed for any human to do.
While this was the perfect end for Team Penis, this story isn't stupid. Thousands of gooners each came to Mario 26,486 times. What the fuck? And this is just the beginning. Team Penis is hard for you too. Right? Don't forget to below